Washington.
This your boy, Martin for here once again.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar DeFore here once again, and we are going to be recapping the season premiere of Insecure. Mind you, Insecure has been gone for a smooth year and a half. A smooth year and a half, to be honest with you. Now, it's gonna take me a minute to try to remember certain storylines, motivations, people's names. But shout out to Issa Rae over there at HBO. Like, this is still one of my favorite shows. Like, it's so good and so relatable and so real. So I'm gonna try to go through the entire season as we go along each week. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the videos. A lot of you have enjoyed and showed a lot of love to my RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 recap. I really appreciate it. So, ooh, my voice just cracked out. Let's go talking about the Season 4 premiere. I think it's called I'm Feeling Myself right about now. So we see an alleged foreshadowing, okay? Issa Rae is on the phone talking to, we don't really know who, but she's talking about, I don't really mess with Molly no more. And I'm like, what? What you mean? So they try to set this whole thing up, and then as they flash back to how they kind of got up to this point. So this whole time, I'm wondering, like, how are they gonna get to this point, you know, with her and Molly not becoming friends, child? So let's see. So Issa meets up with Condolan, which is a friend of hers. I'm not sure if they met last season because it's been so long, but you know, if she didn't, it doesn't matter. She meets up with Condolan, and Condolan is helping her with her mixer and block party. She's trying to bring awareness to Black business, and you know, she feels like there's not enough representation in her neighborhood, which is a reputable cause. I'm here for it. Next, we see Molly is out with her new little boo thing named Andrew. Okay, he looked like a little Latin poppy or whatever. And she's having a good time. They up there flirting, being off, having a good time at the bowling alley. They share a kiss or whatever. I'm feeling good for Molly. I'm like, you know what? Maybe finally she will have a happy ending with this guy. But then again, with Molly being Molly, child, we know how she always do self-sabotage. So we gonna cheer for her now, but we gonna wait and see how it go. Child, did y'all see how Issa Rae was sleeping with apparently the TSA man? Girl, that man had Issa on the bed like, girl, I was laughing so hard because he was going like super turbo, doing the absolute most. You know how sometimes, you know, the man be moving a little bit too fast and you just be kind of like, it don't be hitting like it's supposed to be getting hit. And then I guess when she turned missionary child, that's when she was starting to, you know, get the goods. Baby, when they was done, why did this man say I had a gift for you? Talking about he done brought in damn Hennessy from TSA confiscate. I said, child, I can't. Now this is where ish hit the fan because Issa's meeting again with Condolan, I believe at her office, and she's there with Tiffany. Tiffany's, of course, very pregnant, and they see, you know, a bouquet of flowers at her desk. And she's like, did these flowers come from the guy at my baby shower that I told you was trash? You know, in so many words. And I feel like Tiffany was trying to like derail her from saying who it was because she knew, but I don't think Issa knew. And Issa started to put, you know, two and two together. She's like, you know, I met this guy at the baby shower, and she was like, you know, there wasn't many guys there. Like, could you be talking about somebody else? She was like, no, you know, his name is Lawrence. Baby, I was like, oh. So now there's this whole just awkward interaction between Issa and Condolan, and she's kind of like, I don't know how we were supposed to proceed. Tiffany just left, child. And Issa's kind of trying to move past, like, this is so dope, it's good, he's good, you're good. You know, it's an amazing thing. Like, you know, where are your exes I can run into? I'm like, ooh. And this is when Issa had a real moment, because it's one thing, if y'all can relate, it's one thing for, you know, you to break up with somebody that you've had a, you know, history with, and you still have, you know, leftover feelings for as you're sort of, you know, mourning the relationship ending. How you know that they're sleeping with other people. You often imagine them sleeping with other people. It's not a pleasurable thought. We all do it, we're all human. But it's a whole different beast. Tell me in the comments if you remember, if you can relate to this. When you see and can visualize exactly who they're messing with, especially if you know the person, And you can just envision it. That's what Issa Rae was doing. She was going around the entire baby shower. She was remembering like them fucking on the table, up against the window, on the wall. Like she was just imagining what it was like for them to be fucking each other. And it was so, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. Did y'all happen to see Ray J from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and Portia from Housewives Atlanta on that Looking for LaToya show? I'm like, how to get them? So now we get to the part where Miss Condola meets with Lawrence after she just had this incredibly awkward interaction with Issa. And she's kind of like, look, I just ran to your ex. I'm working with your ex with her birthday, but her block party, like we're business partners and it's just super awkward. And so she tried to be like, okay, well, she's your ex. Like, how long were you guys together? Like maybe a couple of months, 6 months, maybe something really minute and minuscule. And she was like, we were together for 5 years. It's like, ooh, that's not something you can really get over. It's like, it's a significant relationship. Like that's somebody who's gonna have a hold on you for a very long time. I forget the rule of saying however long you've been with somebody, it takes up to twice as long to get over them or something like that. I don't know the rule, everybody's different. But she was like, you know, because he set up this whole date, wine, popcorns, a movie, and she was like, look, we're gonna have to do a rain check because this is too awkward. I can't really mess with this. I can't process what's going on. So let's just do a rain check and I'm gonna hit you up later. And then Molly, once again, another relatable moment. Another super relatable moment. She's in the car telling her new boo Andrew about the fact that they're about to go to this mixer with one of her homegirls. And, you know, just to kind of prepare like she's crazy or whatever. And I think somewhere along the line, they were trying to figure out if they could do like, you know, plans to go have another date. And she tried to make a date for, I want to say Friday. And he was like, you know, I might have plans that night. Or I do have plans that night. Maybe we can meet up during the daytime or something like that. And Molly, just kind of joking, was like, what, you got your other plans with other girls? Like, what you planning to do? And she tried to say it, hoping that he would be like, no, I got, you know, work or something. But he straight up said like, I'm dating other people. And she was like, are you really like dating other people? He was like, yeah, like, aren't you? And she kind of paused, was like, I mean, of course, like, you know, date, no date, no date. And, you know, she tried to blow the whole thing off and she was bothered. Like, she was legit bothered. Like, I mean, honestly, that's just my whole life. That's how my entire dating life has been, that scene with Molly and Andrew in the car. Like, me, I can't do the whole dating multiple people, trying to get to know multiple people at the same time. That's not how I work. I like somebody and I focus on that person. So I could tell that when she said that he was dating other people or other women at the same time they're dating her, it's harder to keep those feelings. It's harder to trust. It's harder to want to get attached because you could just as easily leave her for some other person and I got all invested emotionally and it's just not fun. So it's like, I have to let go of you before you hurt me. And I was like, ooh, I get it. And I don't, that's a discussion within of itself. Like, do y'all still date people when you know that they're dating other people? Do you just kind of enjoy the moment? Do you allow yourself to catch feelings or do you feel obligated to go out and date other people as well, just so that you feel like you have options in case they decide not to pick you? That's an interesting topic. I want to talk about that in the comments with y'all. Let me know. So Issa is at this event and she and Condola are just having the most awkward moment ever. They're in there with a potential donor. She's very, very well respected in the community, and she's trying to get, you know, more information about, you know, what the party is about. You know, why should we donate? You know, just tell me more about your event. And they were just talking all over each other, not really making sense, and it was just a hot mess because you could tell that the whole Lawrence situation got them really fluttered and distracted, and it was just really, really cringy to watch. Issa's so scatterbrained. Molly walks in and she's already, you know, in the midst of the whole Andrew situation of him dating other people. And she tries to get advice like, you know, what should I do? He's dating other people. And Issa's not really there to answer her question right now. So she just kind of blows her off really quick. And, you know, Molly gets kind of feel a type of way about that. And I'm like, oof. I mean, I could see now where the friction between their relationship can lead to, but we're gonna wait and see how it goes. So they're nearing the end of the event, and for some reason, why did one of the tenants that was upstairs, one of the little ratchet ghetto girls, gonna go to the DJ? Mind you, this is an elite event where you have these respected people, and the girl gonna go up to the DJ and request Kaya's "My Neck, My Back." and then the brother go actually play it. So you got these people that you're trying to respect and ask money for, and you hear all your ladies pop your pussy like this. I'm like, only on Insecure. So Issa gets up there and just kind of rescues the moment. She says, you know, I'm gonna be real for a second and tell you really what this event is about. I just want to bring awareness to, you know, our community. I feel like we want to support, you know, our other Black people and Black businesses. And if you're willing to donate, you know, the cards are in the corner. And she just kind of really gave, you know, the speech that kind of got everybody riled back up again and interested, and they gave her a standing ovation, which was great. The event, you know, primarily ended off on a well note. She got the respected donor that wanted to work with her, so thumbs up. Then Molly kind of meets back up with Andrew, and there's just this whole tension filled interaction where he's kind of like, you know, hey, I'm about to leave, you know, are you ready to go? And she's like, you know, I'm gonna stay back with Issa and just kind of help her out. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just catch a lift home, and, you know, had a great time. She's like, yep, I had a great time too. Like, there was no like connection. Like, you could tell that she was just blocked off. Like, you could see that she was bothered. So he just, you know, dipped off and left. So Molly's already feeling some type of way about that. Then Tiffany told her earlier in the party that the reason that Issa's so scattered right now is because she found out that Condolan and Lawrence are dating and they're still deciding to work with one another. And she feels like, well, why didn't you call me? When in fact, Issa, as soon as she found out the news, she tried to call you, but you weren't able to answer the phone for whatever reason. So Molly's helping her set up and do everything, or clean up and whatnot. And, you know, she's kind of going to say, hey, you know, everything went well. And Molly's like, yeah, you know what, congratulations. And Issa, as a friend, can tell what is going on. You know, like, so your energy is really off right now. So she's like, not only am I bothered by the fact that, you know, Andrew's dating other people and I'm not that type of girl to want to invest in somebody that's dating other people, but I also feel a way about the fact that you didn't tell me that Condolan and Lawrence are dating. And she was like, I did try to call you, you know, but it just didn't work out. And she's like, so are you still going to be friends with her? Like, are you still going to, you know, work with her? And Issa's like, yeah, like, I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't have to, you know, let something like that bother me and this, that, and the fourth. And Molly said something along the lines of, you know what, your life doesn't have to be this dramatic. And sometimes I just feel like you like that shit. And I was like, oh, that was a dig. That was a dig. And what makes it even worse is that it's coming from Molly. And I'm like, Molly, you don't have to make your life as complicated as it has to be, especially when it deals with dudes. So the fact that she kind of said that really rubbed Issa the wrong way. And as they were cleaning up, there was like animosity between each other. Like, you could just feel the energy and the tension. And after that, for some reason, I don't really understand why this happened. I think she's just feeling, I don't know. Maybe y'all could ask me this or tell me this in the comments rather. Why did Condolan feel so, I guess, horny enough? Like, after the event, she went home and screwed Lawrence. Like, was it like I feel comfortable being Issa had this event, so maybe things are actually okay and I can date him? Or I just saw Issa flop and it makes me feel better that she's kind of flopping around and still has feelings for this man that I now have. What do you guys think were the motives behind her going over and sleeping with Lawrence in the end scene? Let me know. But that was this week's episode of Insecure, episode 1. So if you guys liked it, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me out in the channel as well. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I should put a playlist here. I'm gonna create a playlist for these videos as well, and I hope you guys choose to subscribe and support, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington, Washington, Washington.